Question. Have you ever been at a point in your life where you think, I would travel back to this point in my life? That's where I'm at. I was thinking, seriously, if they could invent time travel in the future, this would be a time in my life I'd want to travel back to. Age 40, been married 13 years. My wife and I both have great jobs. Our kids are no longer babies, so we actually have a little bit more time to focus on hobbies and our kids' hobbies, and we live in a good neighborhood and life is good. And this is one of those times where it makes me think of on The Office, on the final episode, Andy Bernard says, don't you wish there was a way to realize you're in the good old days while you're still in them? Well, I'm in them right now. You know, imagine people could watch this video years from now and see a 40-year-old man who is so grateful to be alive and so grateful for his life. And I think that's important to do that. The world's never going to be perfect and life is never going to be perfect. There's always going to be chaos. You know, it doesn't mean like I'm a millionaire and I don't have to work anymore. I'm retired. No, I still work my job, but I can enjoy what I do for a living. And I can enjoy my family, and we can take time to appreciate that. So while there will always be negative stuff in the world, and anytime you look at the news, it's going to be negative. Their whole agenda is to sell ads. So it's going to be gossip or chaos or some kind of agenda. So if you're looking at the news, you're looking at the wrong place. Instead, you look around you. What's news? You look around you and think, what's the best version of this experience I can make this for myself and for everyone? If you ask me Nick, what's the meaning of life? The best I can tell you is the meaning of life is to bring meaning to life. To your own life, sure. But you can't do that if you're not bringing meaning to other people's lives. There's no way that you can feel fulfilled if you're not fulfilling the lives of others. Ultimately, people like people who are not selfish. We all know that we want love, but ultimately, what is love if you're not giving that to other people, providing for their own needs? I'm very happy with my life, especially where I'm at right now. And I get it. Eventually, as I get older, we'll be to a point of diminishing returns as health fades and loved ones are no longer with us and things eventually don't become as fun as they are at a certain point in your life. But it's like this. Think about any story or a movie, you know, where it has a happy ending. Oh, it worked out in the end. Yay, everybody's happy. Well, in the end, they die. In the end, they lose it all, and it doesn't end on a happy note. It's all on how you frame the story, right? That's what a happy ending is you stop the story before it gets worse. Well, I'm at a point where this would, in theory, be a happy ending. Granted, I hope it's not. I hope that I can easily feel this way a decade from now and 20 years from now. What's interesting is studies have been done on people admitting that they're happy. And a lot of these studies show that people who identify as being happy in life tend to be at least my age or older. Somewhere between 40 and 65, 70 is actually when people say that they're the happiest. You spend your first half of your life just building your life, as I've done. And at some point, you realize, wow, I'm not having to work as hard, but yet I have all these things around me that I have strived for over these years, and I'm seeing it pay off. So for me, that's where I'm at in life. I would definitely choose to travel back at this point in my life. Can you say the same? If so, let me hear it right here in the comments.